Good evening. If we could all please take our seats, we'll go ahead and get started. You too? That means you. Sorry to interrupt your good fellowship. You can continue it in a minute. Well, welcome. Good evening. This is the Boardman Civic Association's Community Awards Dinner. My name is Mark Luke. I'm a Boardman Civic Association member. It's my privilege to be a part of the evening tonight. Tonight we will recognize members of our community for their business and civic leadership, as well as building projects in Boardman Township. The awards are New Building, Remodeled Building, Business Person of the Year, and Community Service, as well as recognizing our association president. At this time, we ask you to please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance and invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we welcome Dan Segul for an invocation.
Let's pray. Father, we come here tonight and we give you thanks. It is good to give thanks, and we certainly have much to be thankful for. We're thankful for the opportunity to gather together here this evening. We're thankful for this beautiful place that you have blessed our community with, Boardman Park, that we can come and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us with our families and our friends. And we thank you for this facility that we can gather together and enjoy a good meal. And so we pray your blessing upon it. We thank you, Lord, for those who strive to make our community better through their time and their talents. And it's our pleasure to be here tonight to recognize them. We ask that you would continue to bless them in their efforts and that they would inspire others in our community to do much of the same. We thank you again for this food and pray your blessing upon our fellowship tonight. Amen.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. At this time, one of our traditions at any of our dinner meetings is to recognize those who have served in a military capacity for our country. So if you're active duty or had served in the military, I ask you to stand up or raise your hand if you have served our country, please. Mr. Hollabaugh, very good. Thank you very much, sir. On your tables in front of you, there's a program for this evening. When you have an opportunity, take a look at it, maybe during dinner or when you take it home. The front has our current award winners, and on the inside are previous award winners. Maybe you recognize many of those names or facilities we have recognized in the past in our township. At this time, a member of the catering staff will direct you to the buffet line. We want you to enjoy your dinner. We will conduct our program after your good meal. Thank you. Well, good evening and welcome back. Welcome back to the Boardman Civic Association's Community Awards Dinner. How about if we thank a la carte catering for that tremendous meal we have? We thank them very much. We also like to thank Boardman Schools Television Network, who always covers all of our events. We're very happy that they're here this evening again. And thanks to their staff member from the Boardman Schools, Joe Hollabaugh, as well as students here this evening, Donnie Barkey and Kelsey McCallum. Thank you very much for being here. Also with us here this evening, representing our Boardman School Board, Mr. Jeff Barone. Jeff. With our Boardman Park District Commissioners, also Ken Goldsboro and Joyce Mistovich. We have 2 out of the 4 appeals court judges here tonight. If we had one more, we could have a quorum and conduct a little business. So we'd like to also recognize with us here this evening Judge David D'Appolito and Judge Jean D'Onofrio. Also with us here this evening is the Educational Service Center Board member Kathy McNabb Welsh. Kathy, thank you. And our state representative, Al Catrona. Where's Meg Harris? Meg, raise your hand, please. Meg, embarrassingly raise your hand. Okay. Today is Meg and Bill Harris's 35th wedding anniversary. Meg is here, Bill is not. We're not sure what that says about their 35th anniversary, but yeah, this is the biggest anniversary party you ever had, isn't it, Meg? All right, well, congratulations to you and Bill. I'd like to introduce our Boardman Civic Association board members. They are President Tommy Testa, Vice President Meg Harris, Treasurer Jeff Barone, Attorney Marty Bushy, Stephanie Landers, Karen McCallum, McKenna Osenkar, Tim Saxton, Dan Segul, Rick Schaefer, Joe Sylvester Jr., Kathy McNabb Welsh, and Kevin Willis. Thank you for your service to our board. Well, some of you may be wondering, what is the Boardman Civic Association? Well, it's a group of local business, civic, and community leaders interested in the general welfare and development of Boardman Township. We have quarterly meetings to receive updates on matters in the township, as well as news on the schools, the park districts, and on matters of the township. The BCA promotes community pride through our annual awards dinner, our annual academic achievement and scholarship dinner, and our fall general election forum has become well-known and well-attended. An opportunity to meet and hear from local candidates and tax issues. Membership is a bargain and available if you'd like to join us. We have information as you go out the door this evening, but we thank you for attending our dinner here tonight. At this time, we're going to ask you to turn your attention to the screen for a slideshow before our awards presentations. I'd like to thank McKenna Osenkar for putting together this slideshow. So, of course, we start out with a picture of great humility by showing our board members there. And it's really a good group, and we're excited to be serving our organization. So the awards this evening are the President's Award, New Building Award, Renovated Building Award, Community Service Award, and Business Person of the Year. Our President's Award this year will go to Thomas, or as we call him, Tommy Testa. Very nice picture there of those two boys who have really been a part of our club as well, part of our organization, and helping us out at so many meetings and events too. Next, our 2022 New Building Award will go to EDM Management for their Briarfield Place facilities. You can see that picture there on Market Street in Boardman, across from the St. E's Hospital. Some more pictures, a nice nighttime picture, as well as a kind of reverse angle on the entranceway there. That will be our New Building Award. Next is the Renovated Building Award, which will go to Washington Prime Group for DeBartolo Commons. As you can see those pictures there, the outside facility, if you've been there or been past it, you can see the massive improvements there to that end of that property. Our Community Service Award goes to the Boardman Booster Club, who support many things like the Boardman Stadium, locker rooms, the recognition board for the records in Boardman, as well as a nice picture there during that dedication ceremony. Our Business Person of the Year Award, a picture of Gail McCallum. Not a building award, it's a personal award. All right. So we're very excited about that. So congratulations to all of our award winners, but we'd like to have a nice slideshow, give you an idea of people who are in the room as well as the building projects. Very good. Thank you. If we could have our lights on again, please. Our first recognition is our President's Award. You know, the last 3 years in this world have been interesting, haven't they? Full of many changes, some of them changes of our own decisions, some of them changes that were given to us or forced upon us. These are not unprecedented times in history, but they are unprecedented for us as we live through them. Well, our organization was no exception to any of those rules. The one exception was we had the same president for the last 3 years, and that was Tommy Testa. We're kind of hoping by giving him a plaque and an award this evening, he gets the message that we don't want him to be president in the future. We're not sure, though. He's so darn dedicated. I thought that'd be a better joke, Tommy. I'm sorry about that. People really like you. I better stop joking about you. We went through change as much as many other organizations did in this world, but Tommy what he showed us was his strength of character, his strength of leadership, and his organization. He was strong, he was reliable. He's the things any good organization needs to move forward, especially in difficult or challenging times. So he spent 3 years as our president and didn't balk at the fact that we wanted him to continue. He welcomed it because he believed in the organization and we hope that we lend as much support to you, Tommy, as you did to us. So with great humility, Tommy told me earlier this evening that he wanted this to be a group award. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's special because it's you and what you did for us, and your sons as well, who joined us in so many good evenings together. But we do accept that recognition that we worked along with you during these times. So at this time, our pleasure to award our President's Award to Mr. Tommy Testa. Moving forward to our new building award, EDM Management, Briarfield Place. Opening in 2021 and located at 8400 Market Street, Briarfield Place is the 9th facility owned and operated by EDM Management and their Briarfield family of facilities. From their website, Briarfield Place is a very conveniently located, absolutely stunning, skilled nursing and rehabilitation center with immense attention to detail. Patients experience beautiful dining and gathering areas, 58 private units with bathrooms and showers, and a state-of-the-art therapy gym, all dedicated to maximize healing and independence. After working in the senior care industry and experiencing the challenges of communicating local needs to out-of-town owners, Ed and Diane Reese recognized the need for management to be both local and engaged. They founded Briarfield with a passion to provide service that elevated and personalized every detail of the patient experience, from knowing residents and families by name to being available to meet their individual needs anytime, day or night. For more than 2 decades, Briarfield has assembled and trained a team who share their founder's passion for building relationships with residents and their families to create a system of independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, assisted living, and memory care services. The only dispute I have with your website is you don't mention the putting green. Don't short sell it. Get it out there. Accepting the award this evening will be Ed and Diane Reese. So Ed and Diane, for you and your family and your company's investment in Boardman Township, the Boardman Civic Association proudly presents their 2022 New Building Award to EDM Management for your Briarfield Place facility. Please come forward.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Thanks. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I got into this business because my grandmother lived with us 5 days a week until my senior year in high school. And she died in 1985, I believe, at the age of 99. And obviously, I think every once in a while, but coming in tonight, Meg Harris told me that she did a project with her in high school. So it just kind of makes you think sometimes how this world works, like I haven't thought of Mamie for a while, and Meg said that she would come over and talk to her, and I didn't know that, but little Meg Harris was a little girl down my aunt's block that I see now, and it just really kind of rattled me a little bit in a positive way. It was a very positive thing. On behalf of the Briarfield EDM management team, thank you very much for this award. Very honored to have it. A lot of work went into this, as you can imagine. Approximately 75,000 square foot building, 58 private rooms. During COVID, we built this, and we built it in less than a year. We like to say thank you to a number of people, the Boardman Township trustees, all 3 of them, Larry, Brad, and Tommy. They were there for us the whole time. Jason Lurie, anything we needed was there for us. It was great to work with Marilyn Kenner again. Her and I used to work together in the county offices. Krista Benison in zoning. It was really, as you can imagine with the light there, it was a township, county, and state project. It was really important to get that light there for everybody. We're working on getting a sidewalk out front too, because that's what they're asking for us to do. And also the neighbors behind us. The neighbors they came to the first meeting, had some concerns. We talked to them, worked through them, and we just want to say thank you to all the neighbors. I'd like to introduce our Briarfield team right now. Our corporate headquarters is in Boardman. We're located in the Creekside Plaza. Very proud to be there. We also own Creekside Fitness. Got a little gut, but it's okay. I don't work out that much, but it's there. It's outside the office. And why Boardman? People have asked us. Well, why not? We already had one facility, the Innowalker Mill, but we wanted a skilled facility, so we transferred some beds from our properties in Austintown and moved them over here. Of course, with Mercy being right down the road on McClure Road, we thought that it was just making an ideal situation that in case our residents need some help, that the hospital obviously is right there. And now more than ever with the ambulance shortage situation in our country, it really works out for everybody involved. I'd like to introduce our team. My wife Diane, as Mark said, Diane, believe it or not, has been in the business 40 years. She's 5 years younger than I am. I know what you're thinking. I've been in the business 40 years myself together, so we have over 80 years. We take our job very seriously. We don't even consider it a job, it's a lifestyle. Our son, Eddie, is with us. He's our special projects and did a great job with this project, working out through all as I said, with the COVID situation. Rob Rapika, our CFO, we're a family-run operation. Rob's part of the family. Wears many hats besides being a CFO, and was the taskmaster, I guess, in regards to making sure things were getting done on our behalf through this project. This is our fourth new building that we built in the last few years, over almost $50 million of new construction in Mahoney County. And I'm very proud of the team that we have. We have a design-build team that has been put together for our first project over on the west side of Youngstown. And I'm proud to say that the principals in these companies were all lifetime friends of mine. First, the general contractor for the building was A.P. O'Hora, Dan O'Hora Jr., and I've been friends since second grade over on the west side. And his right-hand guy is Tommy Metzinger. Tommy has built all these for us, has been the superintendent. Our architect was the architectural firm of Strollo and Associates, Greg Strollo, another lifetime friend of mine, along with his associates, Kevin Willis and Jessica Phillips. Done a great job, and we've had, every time we build a new facility, obviously we learn something new. And this Briarfield place, which I'm going to talk about in a couple of minutes, is just up to, is a standard facility, and we're very proud to present to the Mahoney County in Boardman. Our design team, interior design team, was Coventry Lighting, Rita Santon, and our Patella Floors right here in Boardman. Did all the floor coverings for us. Premier Bank was our banker. Ken Goldsboro is here tonight. Ken, thank you for believing in us. We appreciate that very much. Our team, it's nice to have a building look nice on the outside, but it's the inside that matters too. And the care that's delivered, and the care is overseen by our medical director, Dr. Jim Demitovich, who's here tonight with us, and our administrator, Nicole Jablonski, that's here. And our day-to-day, it's a tough business, and as you can imagine, it's been tough in the last 3 years. And our recent, my daughter just got married in August, and I'm going to say her married name for the first time publicly tonight. Mackenzie Hall is here tonight, and Mackenzie's doing all the marketing for us, and was very helpful in regards of getting residents into our facility. As of today, we've had 287 residents come through our facility in a short period of time, which is unbelievable and above all estimates at the beginning. We thank Boardman Township. We thank the Boardman Civic Association for letting us do this, all our partners that have been involved with us throughout the years. And again, I want to say that the neighbors were really good to work with, and they were very helpful in pointing out some of the problems that were in the past were on that property, and we corrected them with the help of Boardman Township. So, Di, anything? Yeah. Okay.
So my husband is forgetting one of the most important things that our patients talk about and think about, and that is meals. Jen Cox is our corporate dietitian, and she was hiding. So thank you, Jen. Jen has been with us 20-some years, and again, she's our corporate dietitian. She designs the kitchens and does a wonderful job. Like Rob, she is part of our corporate staff, but she's also part of the family. So
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you both very much. And thank you for the additional information, too. That's a lot of square footage, a big building, and not easy times to construct, so congratulations to you and all of your team. Our next award is a Remodel Building Award, going to Washington Prime Group for their DeBartolo Commons project at the Southern Park Mall. Washington Prime Group is a real estate management company which operates the Southern Park Mall and about 100 other retail centers throughout the nation. Part of DeBartolo Commons is on the site of the former Sears store, once one of the mall's first anchor stores when it opened in 1970. Demolition on the Sears property started in September 2019. With the changing landscape of retail sales, the Washington Prime Group invested $30 million in this project, with the DeBartolo Commons as its centerpiece, to attract customers to the mall and give them experiential shopping opportunities. They completed the project in 2021. DeBartolo Commons offers a 4-acre outdoor athletic and entertainment gathering space for year-round activities, including soccer fields, concert stage, an ice skating rink certain times of the year, hosting summer concerts, food festivals, car shows, charitable events, and holiday events. 3 new businesses were also a part of this project: The Bunker, Double Bogies, and Steel Valley Brew Works. The DeBartolo Commons Legacy exhibit is an impressive and respectful recognition of the heritage of the DeBartolo family and the history of the mall itself. Edward J. DeBartolo embraced the lessons he learned studying engineering at Notre Dame and applied them in action with the Army Corps of Engineers during his service during World War II. His passion for construction manifested itself into a vision. He created new shopping experiences, pioneered the birth of the shopping mall. He also brought excitement to the Valley through his ownership of major sports leagues teams through the National Football League and National Hockey League. The family still continues their proud ownership of the San Francisco 49ers. Joining us this evening and accepting the award is Southern Park Mall General Manager, Mr. Brian Gabbert. Brian, for your company's investment in Boardman Township, commitment to current and future employment, and continuing local legacies, the Boardman Civic Association presents their 2022 Remodel Building Award to the Washington Prime Group.
Well, thank you for this award. Thank you for the invitation to be here tonight. We're extremely excited about what we've done over there, and even more excited about the future. I think the key word that he mentioned was experiential. When we first got the Sears property back, I think we realized right away that what we did not want there was more big box retail. We have enough of it. We didn't need as much as we had at the time. So it was really an opportunity for us to take a look at, what does the community need? What will they embrace? What is it that we can do with this asset that really is a great location? I mean, we sit essentially at the corner of Main and Main. When you look at our community, it's the busiest intersection in the Tri-County area. So we've got this valuable piece of real estate. What do we do with it to make the most of it and the most opportunity to give back to the community in terms of something that they will appreciate and embrace? And I think that's what we landed on. We landed on something that's experiential. What can we do that you can't point and click and get? And because obviously the face of retail real estate has changed drastically over the last 20 years. And I think we had to realize if we don't change with it, we're doomed to fail. So that was what we landed on, something that's experiential. Now what do? Well, we spent a lot of time analyzing what's out there, what do we need. We talked to a lot of people, what would you like to see? And obviously this is a big golf community. Everybody but me, it seems, play golf. For some reason, I don't play much golf. But so we've got the Bunker with, they've got 10 different golf simulators in there. If you haven't tried them yet, I would encourage you to go see them. It's state-of-the-art, beautiful facility. Steel Valley Brew Works did a really nice job. And then DeBartolo Commons, as he mentioned, a 4-acre green space, soccer field, concert venue, event space. We did a candy crawl this weekend, Halloween themed, that we had about 2,000 people come out for, all free. So I mean, it's just it's a great community gathering place, and that's really what we were looking for, is something that we can do that the community will embrace. So again, like Mr. Reese said, we had great working relationships with the township. They were fantastic working with us, as well as the county commissioners. We had to do a lot of work with them. And then Western Reserve Building Trades did a lot for us as well. So we're very appreciative to be here in the community. We love what the future looks like now. And again, thank you for the award. And that's it. Thanks.
Okay. That's great. Thank you very much, Brian. That is really a large improvement to the community and a draw to the community, like many of these businesses are. They bring people into our township. Our next award is the Community Service Award, being given to the Boardman Booster Club. When you think of the word boost, you think about improving something, right? Giving an effort into something worthwhile, something you enjoy, something you support, you want to boost it. Well, that absolutely describes the Boardman Booster Club. Founded in 1981, they're an all-volunteer, nonprofit organization dedicated to providing additional resources to the athletic programs and students of the Boardman Local School District. Some of their historical projects and donations are $100,000 donation to the Boardman Performing Arts Center, stadium weight room, equipment and flooring, baseball field renovations at the old Spartan Stadium, seating, restrooms, concession stands, sound system, scoreboard, band seating, soccer and track sound system and scoreboards, wrestling mat, racks, middle school weight room, the Ron Scott Track Records Memorial, of course. And recent and ongoing projects include raising nearly $3 million for the Spartan Stadium project, indoor batting cages for baseball and softball, new lighting at the stadium weight room, donation to Boardman Schools Television Network for travel broadcasting equipment for away events, annual sponsorship of 2 Boardman community baseball teams, annual awarding of 2 $1,000 college scholarships, and the Boulevard banners at all the entrances to the Boardman High School complex. Also, a Spartan cross-country invitational event sponsorship. So visitors to our community see this impact, right? We've got playoff football games coming. We've got other sports teams that come here. Much like last year, we gave the award to the Field of Dreams and Boardman Community Baseball. These organizations that work hard in our community, nonprofits, volunteer-driven, that bring people to our township. Many of these projects that the Boardman Boosters support are for student athletes. Projects that provide a wholesome, healthy activity for children using the playing field and the court as a classroom to instill discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, fair play, values that we hope will guide them into adulthood and responsible citizenship. These efforts leave an immediate impact and a lasting legacy to be used and enjoyed for years to come. That truly is community service. Joining us this evening accepting the award is their president, Bruce Flyak. Bruce, for your organization's generous and continued support of our Boardman schools and community, the Boardman Civic Association hereby bestows its 2022 Community Service Award to the Boardman Booster Club.
I just want to say thank you to the Boardman Civic Association. The Boardman Booster Club and our executive committee is very proud to accept this award. I have along with me Greg Krieger, who I joked is back-to-back years an organization he's been involved with receiving a community service award. So he won last year with the Boardman Community Baseball. I also have Diane Alvino, who heads up our Hall of Fame committee. She does a great job running our Hall of Fame event that we do annually. I think having, community service, being able to give back, you really have to have a great community, and I think we do in Boardman. I think it's shown with the stadium project that we've gone through, 10-year plus project, the support that we've got from not only our alumni, community members, the businesses, has been unbelievable. So, you have to have a great community to be able to really provide that service. We look to give back not only to athletics, but we want to do projects that really help all the students. I think the stadium project was one of those. I think BSTN has a great video board that they've been able to utilize equipment there. I think it's given them a great opportunity to showcase their skills, and also a great facility for the marching band, which is one of the prides of Boardman. So I think overall we look to continue to give back, and just continue to make the Boardman schools a better place. And I think we work together well with Superintendent Tim Saxton, the board, and I think we're all on the same page. We just want to continue to make the Boardman schools in Boardman a great place. So thank you again for the award. I appreciate it.
We talk a lot in life about a sense of community, but we're hearing that as a recurring theme tonight. I mean, yes, there's golf with the putting green and the simulators, but the recurring theme is one of community. We're seeing how these things interplay and make a community more valuable to live and work in. Our final award of the evening, saving the best for last? That's right. All right. I'm glad you agree. Is our Business Person of the Year award to Mr. Gail McCallum. It's a fair statement to say that Gail McCallum loves chicken. Ha, ha, ha. It's a Chick-fil-A, okay? Come on. Yeah. That's about my last joke of the evening. They're falling flat. I'm not going to do any more. Unless it's dinner kicking in and you're all falling asleep. I don't know. Growing up in Hebron, Ohio, Gail's a graduate of Lakewood High School, also a graduate of Ohio University with a bachelor's degree in marketing. In 1980, Gail opened and operated the first local Chick-fil-A franchise in the Southern Park Mall. It was the 296th store in the chain. In 1997, he opened the first Ohio freestanding Chick-fil-A location on the south side of Boardman-Poland Road. When that store reached sales capacity, it was replaced by the current store directly across the street. The Tiffany Square store is currently in the top 10% of sales nationwide in the Chick-fil-A chain of over 2,800 stores. The store currently employs a full and part-time staff of more than 130. Many of the staff are loyal, long-term team members whom he credits for the ongoing success of the store. He has also awarded over 40 college scholarships to employees. And if you speak to or ask a Chick-fil-A team member, they express the same loyalty, appreciation, and respect for Gail. Customers of the store have been very supportive of Chick-fil-A over the years, and as a result, other locations have been added to our area. To quote Gail in his response to us when we asked for some information, he said, "Mahoney Valley is a great place to raise a family and to grow business. I feel lucky to be a part of this community." Philanthropy is also a part of Gail's work and life, supporting many local charities and fundraisers. He's a member and past president of the Rotary Club of Canfield and a member of the Canfield Presbyterian Church. Gail and his wife, Dr. Jill McCullough, have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Gail, for your investment in Boardman Township, responsible business practices, community service, and philanthropic contributions both personally and through your business. It's our pleasure to award to you Boardman Civic Association's 2022 Business Person of the Year Award, Mr. Gail McCallum.
Well, thank you. I want to thank the Boardman Civic Association for their support, all their help over the years. I started back in 1980, and in fact, Meg and Mr. Diapolito were part of my original crew, so they helped get us started in the right direction. And so I want to thank them for all their help too. I have to thank my wife, Jill, Dr. Jill. And she's been very supportive over the years, and I won't say how many years because I'd have to ask her that. And I've got 2 tables of managers here. This is probably a third of my management staff, and Shelley and all the managers. I want to thank you for all your hard work. You guys work super hard, and you're always happy. Most of the time, you're happy. And but we've done a big success in the community. raising sales every year, and it's I've enjoyed working with you almost all my life, really. So actually, there's another Chick-fil-A coming into the area next spring. They're going to start building it for the Giant Eagle in Boardman by West Boulevard. So should open probably in October. So there'll be another competitor for me in the area. So, but again, I want to thank my managers and thank everyone here. I know many of you and all the support you've given us over the years. So eat more chicken.
Very good. Congratulations, Gail. Thank you. Well, you don't put together an evening like this without help, right? We talked about community, people pulling together. We certainly have that here. We'd like to thank our president, Tommy Testa, Meg Harris, Karen McCallum, Jeff Barone, McKenna Ozenkar, Boardman Schools Television Network, Boardman Park, and media coverage that we have received for this event. Our next dinner meeting will be our Academic Achievement Awards, of which we award scholarships. It will be in the spring of next year. Very successful event as well. We recognize Boardman resident students, I should say, 3.5 GPA and above, and a Boardman resident. So last year we gave out scholarships to Boardman, Mooney, Ursuline, and Valley Christian Schools to students. So we're excited about that. If anybody's interested in contributing, we would take contributions towards that process and that project as well. One thing I want to note, November 8th, Tuesday, November 8th is an election in this country. You can choose to vote or not. You have that privilege. But most of the world does not have that privilege. So we as a Boardman Civic Association encourage you to take that seriously, consider the rights and freedoms that you have in this country that other people paid for and gave to you, and consider voting in the general election. We encourage you to be an informed electorate, but to exercise your right to vote. So we'd like to say congratulations to all our award winners this evening. You've heard examples of true community commitment, leadership, and service. We thank you for showing us how to lead in our community. Boardman has an amazing amount of diverse opportunities in almost any area of life, including family activities, education, commerce, healthcare, recreation, community service, and faith. Let's continue to take advantage of these opportunities or try them for the first time and preserve Boardman's motto, a nice place to call home. Before we adjourn, if you have a fireplace in a room, you must take pictures in front of it, so we're going to do that. So we would ask all our award winners after we adjourn to please come for pictures, and we will take them right over there. So thank you, God bless, and good night.